Hello, thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading, or it's really a pick a stone reading, for what your greatest abilities are, what your greatest talents are energetically. So you can choose between these three stones. We have Blue Calcite, Tiger's Eye, and Citrine. So you can choose by the stone you're drawn to. You can choose by number, number one being the blue citrine, the blue calcite, and the citrine being number 3. So take your time and choose, and yeah, let's start with the blue calcite. Okay, so this is for group number 1 who chose the blue calcite. I hope I'm saying that correctly. But yes, this is group 1. So we're going to look at what your greatest gifts and abilities are. I want to get a card from this deck first, so let's do that. Alright, give me a card for group number 1, your greatest gifts, abilities, spiritual talents. Group number 1, blue calcite. Alright, we have passion, and I think the solar plexus chakra. Okay, so you have the ability to inspire. Also, when you're really passionate about something, you have like really strong manifesting abilities. You're very independent, you do best on your own. In regards to like your purpose or career or your craft, yeah, you do better on your own, or you're just very independent. You can help you inspire others, you help and motivate others, you help others take action on their dreams, or you have this ability, you have this very strong ability to do that. You have very strong willpower. All right, so we have solar plexus chakra and passion, number 3 and number 34. So that number 3 could be an important number for you. I kind of want to put this here. All right, let's see if we can get some more details about your greatest gifts and abilities. You could be a very strong business person as well. You do very well in business. You take action on the right things too. I want to say that too. Okay. Could you show me more about group number 1's greatest abilities, talents? Wow, a 3 of Wands. 3 is definitely a focus number for you. Also, the element of fire. Yeah, for sure. You could have a lot of fire placements in your birth chart. You know what to go towards. You can see something and you can see how it'll turn out, or you just know what to go towards. You go towards the right things. It's almost like you have a sense of luck. It's not luck though. It's like it's your intuition, but what to take action on. You have such a strong inner knowing of what to take action on. Or you can help others know what to take action on. Like, you help motivate others in the right direction. You help others see their own potential as well. These are your abilities, you know, these are things that you can build on. I am going to look into what might be a challenge for you or blocking these abilities for you, but this is something that it would come very natural to you if you were in like the field of leadership or business or just motivating, a motivational speaker even. You're very confident. But yeah, like you have so much like energy, like you can like pump people up, like you get people like excited. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, show me more about group number 1's greatest abilities. Ooh, 4 of Cups. So your greatest abilities could have to do with transmuting low vibrational energy, helping people out of like situations where they feel like they don't have what they want. And if you aren't helping others with this, then this is something that you have the ability to help yourself with first, of course. Then you can share that gift with others. But you have the ability to, like, even when you're in a state of not having exactly what you want manifested, you're able to transmute that energy and change that energy for more of a 3 of Wands, seeing the potential of a space, seeing how something can grow, seeing how something can get better. Show me more about group number 1's greatest abilities. Four of Wands, yeah, exactly. You can create really strong foundations by following passions. Like you even when you don't have exactly what you want in maybe your physical experience, you can see the potential of something. You know what to follow. You know what to go towards. And once you're at a point where you are like living out like an independent energy or just like a strong leadership role. You could be a fire sign, by the way, but like just a strong, like, I just keep wanting to say independent energy where you're like, you're in charge of yourself, you're directing yourself. Once you might have challenges with that. Once you get to the point where you are following your own guidance and you're not letting other people's influence that, you're going to be able to help others do that too. You're going to be able to help others follow their own path too, because you turned to yourself and followed your own leadership. That's what I'm feeling. And these are 2 4s as well. So this is definitely about root chakra, finding stability even when things are tough. I'm really a focus on even when you're in a state of like low vibration, like you're able to manifest out of that situation. And if you are stuck on that, then that, I'm letting you know that's something that you are able to do. Don't take what you have, what you see in your physical experience as those are the cards you're dealt. That's what I want to say to you. Yeah, you have the ability to create something that's very, very stable for yourself. And it's because you have a very strong inner guidance system that shows you where to go. Okay. All right, so let's see if we can get some messages on what might be a challenge for you or something that blocks this for you, because this is something that you can develop further. I want to say to look into your Jupiter sign, like what sign is ruling Jupiter in your chart, or influencing Jupiter, right? That's the right terminology. All right. One more. All right. So what might be a challenge or block for group number 1 in regards to their abilities and gifts? What might be a challenge or block for group number 1 in regards to their abilities and gifts? You're a strong manifester. Oh, goodness gracious. Hedgehog. So yeah, you have like a strong, like, it could be, especially with these 4s here and the mention of the root chakra, like you could have like really strong survival instincts, or like you kind of like really like protect yourself. What's falling out? Healing. Yeah, you really, you protect yourself a lot. You might guard yourself. You might overguard yourself. The hedgehog is about guarding your heart, but what this is kind of reminding me of is just in general being guarded. So you might hold back from certain things. Like you might have intuition on to go towards things, but there's like this part of your ego that keeps you, is trying to keep you safe. So you're not really, it might hold you back from taking risks. Your inner need or your inner call to stay safe. It might conflict with the inner call to go towards these things that you're passionate about, that you feel a strong pull towards, that you see potential in. You might have strong visions of certain, how things will play out. You might be a strong visualizer, like you might fantasize a lot about how you see a space unfolding, and it's because that's an ability. You're seeing the potential of a space. Like things, there's so many different ways that things can turn out. It's like, what reality are you manifesting? It's what you're fantasizing about. So there might be points where you have an opportunity to jump on these passions, or something comes up and you're like, oh wow, synchronicity, you know, I was just imagining that, I was just thinking about that, I was just looking into that, and it comes up in your experience, and it's a call to go towards that. But your ego might give you doubts and make you want to stay in a comfortable zone or place. You know, you might struggle with coming out of your comfort zone, even though you know like your inner being, your soul, like has this like urge or need or pull towards like excitement or taking action or like living out your dreams. Like you feel that and you know that, but you kind of hide behind this like guarded shell. That's kind of what I'm feeling from that. Is there anything else about a challenge or block for group number 1? The cat. So yeah, you might have a small fear of being watched or being in the limelight. Like even though you know you thrive in this energy, you might again, with the holding back, wanting to stay safe, you might hide from the limelight a little bit, even though you know you have a desire to be in the limelight, or to be in the spotlight, or to be the leader, to be the one who's calling the shots. Like even though you have that desire, there's also this aspect of not wanting to be seen, not wanting to be seen, but like not wanting people to see you fail, or like feeling uncomfortable with being watched. You feel vulnerable. So you might, you might have struggles with vulnerability and being in the public, even having people see you doing what you love, you know, like that might cause you a little bit of anxiety. It might be a little bit of a challenge for you, but that's something that you might benefit from overcoming, and kind of maybe jumping into something that you're excited about, that you feel passionate about, and kind of ripping the band-aid off a little bit. And being aware that you have this tendency to want to stay guarded, wanting to stay safe, which is natural, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But it's like something for you to overcome, something for you to rise above. And you have every ability to do so. It's very, very apparent that you have the ability to know what to go towards. So you can trust in that you're going towards things that like you intuitively know will work out. Because you just have that ability to know what to do. But also, you're going to be able to help people down the line with this as well. That's what I want to say as well. Okay. So what could help group number 1? what should they focus on or work on, or yeah, bring their attention to help them unlock this ability further. What can help group number 1 unlock this ability further? Advance in this ability. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. So trusting your vision of the 10 of Pentacles. Trusting, again, how you see a space unfolding. And trusting the potential that you see in yourself, in a craft, in something specific, whatever it may be. Like you should trust when you feel excited about something, that's because your inner being just knows that there's so much potential there. Yeah, you're a very lucky person. And if you haven't been receiving or unlocking the blessings of the fact that you're a very lucky person, or that like very exciting things, your experience draws you to them. But if you're not aware of that, it could be because every time something, your experience is trying to give you an opportunity to do that, to live that out, you hold back, or you give yourself a reason not to. You put yourself in a shell, you withdraw, you know, you might like make excuses in the way of like, oh, well, you know, maybe I shouldn't do that, and then you'll kind of take things as signs you shouldn't do that. But in reality, when you're feeling a strong excitement to do something, that's the intuition you should listen to, not the warnings. You know, your intuition is guiding you towards what to go towards, not what to stay away from necessarily. Your discernment is what is guiding you away from things. But yeah, you want to follow your intuition and allow your discernment to kick in when that's actually necessary. Yeah, any other focus points for group number 1 that can help them with their abilities? Unlocking their abilities, being aware of their abilities. You'd be a very, very strong person in business if you're not already. 9 of Swords. Yeah, so this is making me feel like a lot of overthinking energy. Your mind space, I want to say that you play mind games with yourself. I don't know what that's about, but you overthink a lot. Like, you think of a space, like you could be like, I'm feeling like right now you have a mix of, or like you're dealing with the blockage of a mix of like thoughts about excitement and fantasy and wanting to go towards something and feeling like excited about a space. And then you switch over to feeling like withdrawn or worried or anxious. There's note to be taken in that switch, and which one you want to focus on, which one you want to tune to, which one. I'm feeling like you might go back and forth in your head, maybe even in the same night or something, where like, or maybe like you're thinking about something exciting and then it leads to anxiety, or right before you're going to do something exciting, you feel a lot of anxiety. So my advice to you is to figure out how to rechannel that energy, how to take what you're feeling and process it in a different way, if that makes sense to you. Like, which frequency are you tuning to? Are you tuning to the excitement? You're feeling a lot of energy, and it's exciting, and it's something new, and like stepping out of your comfort zone as something exciting, something new, as opposed to coming out of your comfort zone as something to be anxious about and feeling vulnerable and feeling at risk, or feeling like anything could happen at any moment, or anything could go wrong at any moment. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Which one are you going to tune to? Which one are you going to choose to agree with? Which one are you going to choose to believe? You know, are you excited? Are you capable? Are you motivating? Are you I keep wanting to say capable. Are you capable? Can you do it? Like, the answer is yes. But if you're tuning to, I'm anxious, I need to be guarded, then in that situation, the answer is no. So which one are you going to choose? It's not about can you do it, which will you choose to do it, you know? Okay. So when you're feeling strong levels of anxiety, maybe even before you're about to do something, decide how you're going to channel that energy. Are you going to take it as anxiety, or are you going to take it as you're taking a leap of faith on something. You're doing something exciting. You're doing something that is new. That's just what I keep wanting to say to you. So let's get a card of advice for you, group number 1. What is the advice or words of wisdom for group number 1? What would you like to say to group number 1 in regards to this reading? Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Yes, you have a strong purpose in uplifting humanity, increasing motivation, increasing people's excitement and drive for life. Like you reignite like the light in people's life. That's what I want to say. Like you are like the sun of your group. Like you are so bright and like shining and happy, and like I'm feeling like you even with this like wanting to be guarded, like you flourish like when you're motivating people or getting people excited about things. Like, and it's because you have that strong ability within you. Use it for yourself, so then you can even further use it for the collective. Not even just your little group of friends, for even more, every single person that you meet. Like you could have a very strong purpose in like motivational speaking, public speaking, teaching, even just leadership in general, guiding people, getting people excited. That's just strongly what I'm feeling. And we also have awakening here. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Yeah, you're integrating this aspect of yourself, and you could be going through some purging or some like shadowy situations where you're being tested, or this is being brought to your attention, the fact that you're guarded a little bit, or you have a fear of being watched. You could even have like you could have a public speaking fear, but you have this strong ability to do so. So that's a fear to conquer in this lifetime, because there's strong blessings in that. There's very, very big blessings in that. There's a big future in that. There's a big purpose in that, a big light mission in that. But yeah, awakening, you're integrating this aspect within you. You're leveling up. You're enhancing these abilities. That's probably why you're watching this reading in the first place. But yeah, thank you, group number 1. I hope that if you resonated with this, that this assisted you and made you aware of some really beautiful aspects of yourself. And yeah, we're going to be moving on to the next group. And again, thank you. Lots and lots of love to you as always. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Thank you so much for joining me. We have the tiger's eye here. So yeah, group number 2, let's see what your greatest gifts and abilities are. What areas would benefit you to grow in, your abilities. And we'll also look at what might be a challenge or block for you with those abilities after. Help you become more aware of your natural gifts. Okay, so let's see, group number 2. Could you show me more information on group number 2's greatest natural gifts and abilities? Universal love. Wow, you have a strong connection to the collective. You have a strong healing ability. So number 44. Come on, can it focus? Not gonna. Come on. There we go. Universal love. Wow. You have a strong connection to source. Also the earth as well. You're a natural healer, that's for sure. Your love is healing. Okay, is there another card for group number 2? Other natural gifts and abilities. Number 44 could be very important to you. You have a life path, number 44. And if there isn't another card after this one, we're going to move on and get more info on your gifts. Third eye chakra. Okay, so you have a strong third eye. You have strong intuition. Yeah. You can even have a strong crown chakra as well. Claircognizance, clairvoyance first of all, but claircognizance. This deck here. You have a strong imagination. You could fantasize a lot. Fantasy has been quite the topic. It's been quite the topic in the readings. I guess apparently in the collective as well. Which would make sense, that people are doing a lot of imagining and fantasizing at this time. Oh, and we also have a number 6 here with third eye chakra. So that could be important for you. Okay, show me more about group number 2's greatest gifts and abilities. Ooh. Judgment. Wow. You're a very divine being. You're very connected to source. You're a highly spiritual being. You're very peaceful. You're very fair. You could be like a Libra. I'm getting like Libra energy, but like I want to say you almost decide people's fate, or you decide things. Like you have the final judgment call on things. Like you have a huge influence in what you connect with on a daily basis. So like whatever group or collective that you connect with on a daily basis, you have strong influence over that group, or what happens in that group, or how that group manifests. You're just, I'm feeling like you're a very divine being. That's of course you are. I'm just feeling like you're very, very tapped into it. That's what I'm feeling. To have universal love, the number 44, such a powerful card, and then having the judgment card come out, such powerful energy. You could be an angel. Like you could be a guardian angel in training in this lifetime. You could have a very, very strong guardian angel around you that you're very aware of. You could also be very connected with birds. And birds are very, very divine beings as well. You're very connected to birds. Yeah. Just want to show you the card. Very divine being. Like you are a spiritual leader. Spiritual healer and leader. Like you heal those around you. You heal the collective that you, I want to say are in charge of, or not in charge of, but you're a part of a collective that you're very connected to. You're up there in the collective, or if you're not aware, you are. You're a very, very important being. Yeah. Like you have a master number here, major arcana card. Very, very powerful energy. You could be a psychic. You could be a tarot reader. You're a healer in general. Whatever you do, whatever you put your energy into, you heal the people in that collective, in that group, whatever that group is. But I feel like you definitely are a leader of some kind. Like you have say over something, a large group of people or something. Not say, but influence. Influence is the better word for it. Show me more about group number 2's greatest gifts and abilities. Ace of Cups. Oh, wow. You see love offers coming. You see opportunities coming towards you. You help others in the area of love too. Like coming back, you could be a tarot reader. Or some energy worker of some kind. You speak on love, on love opportunities. You help others with problems in love, issues in love. Wow. Such a beautiful card. Ace of Cups to come out here too. But with the third eye chakra, it's like you help people know what's happening with love. Like I'm feeling that strongly. Like you help people take opportunities in love, or you help your like friends or your family or the people around you with love. You could even be like a therapist or something. Yeah, you help people take good opportunities. That's what I'm feeling. But for you, like using the ability for you, like you get good love offers, or you have really good partners, or like the relationships you've been in have been very strong, like soul connections. Okay, I'm sorry that my dogs are barking, by the way. Yeah, I want another card for group number 2's greatest gifts and abilities. So much love energy. You just like have so much love. You put so much love into your work too. For the 8 of Pentacles. Whatever you put your love into, it just flourishes, or it becomes beautiful. It becomes more meaningful when you're there. When you're involved in a group, it's more meaningful. It's more, they're more connected. There's more, you bring people together. Like you hold people together. That's what I want to say, not this deck yet. That's what I want to say. You're very loyal. That's what I want to say too. You're very loyal. But definitely you're very abundant. You're very abundant. You take new beginnings and opportunities that become very abundant. And everything you do, you choose what you love to do. That's what I want to say. Like that's just like who you are. Like you love what you do. You put love into whatever you do. You work in the business of love or something. You work something that you work with or do for a career. It has to do with love, or you make it have to do with love somehow. I don't know. You just have so much love energy. The Ace of Cups and the universal love. So much love energy. You're just so peaceful and loving. That's just what that's what I feel like your energy is just so wonderful. So what could be a challenge or blockage for group number 2 that you'd like for them to be aware of? What could be a challenge or blockage for group number 2 in regards to these abilities and gifts? You heal people's heart chakra. The future. The future. So you could worry about the future. You worry how things will turn out. You're, okay, yeah, especially with the third eye chakra, like you have such an ability to see the future. You have an ability to see how something will play out. You have an ability to feel the energies, read the energies of all different timelines. That's what I want to say. And sometimes you stay a little too focused on the future when this would be urging you to maybe come back to the present moment, be more in the present moment. You could be needing some grounding. Being highly connected to this collective, however you're connected in whichever way. It's important to ground and come back into your 3D space as well. You could have strong air placements. You could just have like a very airy personality where you're just kind of energetically in the clouds very often. And it's calling for you to come back down to your 3D body and be more in the moment. You could be heavily focused on the future, trying to always know what's coming, always know what's coming next. And it's because you have such a natural ability to do so that you're always trying to do it. So whether you're aware of this ability to see the future or not, you have this ability. So it almost makes you a little obsessive over the future. I don't want to say, I'm not like judging anything whatsoever. That's just my wording that came to my mind. So yeah, just a heavy focus on the future, and that could be holding you back from truly feeling and honing in on these gifts in the present moment. This isn't necessarily blocking your gift. This is just a challenge for you with these gifts. Having these gifts, it's a challenge to turn it off. Not a challenge to turn it off, but sometimes you just get used to being tuned and focused to the connection to the collective, this universal love energy. If you're a reader, you're reading for the collective all the time. You're very connected to the very airy, esoteric, lucid type energies. And yeah, like it's hard sometimes for you to stay grounded or want to be grounded. You could be a very like, I want to say ethereal being. What is that? Ethereal being? Isn't that like divine energy? I don't know, you're just very connected to your like light body. You could be a star seed. You're very connected to the esoteric, very dreamy like energy. Okay, any other blockages or challenges for group number 2 in regards to their gifts and abilities? the doll. Your childhood. So this could be heart chakra stuff too. Your childhood or something that's happened in your past. Could be past lives too. But this is something from your past that kind of messes with your ability a little bit, or blocks it, or can block it. Stuff with love. There's something with love. You give so much love. There's something with your childhood, maybe not receiving enough love, or wanting to, just wanting to love and mother everyone, or just you want to nourish everyone or take care of everyone. That's kind of what I'm getting from this energy, and it's something from your childhood that it might make you be over giving, like you help. I don't want to say help too much, but you give a lot. You could give a lot to a community, a group. You could energetically be healing a lot, and it's like it's time to take that energy that you're giving out so much, turn around and give it to yourself. I just said this to the first pile too, but taking this energy that this love that you're giving, making sure that you're giving it to you and your inner child as well. Your inner being, your inner child, your 3D body, loving who you are as a 3D person. Understanding your childhood, understanding what happened, why things happened the way they did, or what lessons you learned from that. Something from your childhood. Oh goodness, it could mess with your throat chakra. The way my voice just did that. Yeah. I'm feeling like I almost want to say like you're treating everyone else like how you should be treating your inner child. Or how you should be speaking to or looking at your inner child. How you should be envisioning yourself and who you were in your past. How you look at the collective, these people that you're loving and helping, giving love to. Give yourself that same appreciation, that same credit, that same love. Okay, so for group number 2, what could help, what's a focus point or something you'd like to mention to group 2 that could help them with these blockages or challenges? What could help group number 2 with this? Staying grounded, yeah. Or trying to just stay, 4 of Pentacles, yeah. Staying grounded. You're always on the go. You're always looking towards the future. Appreciate the present moment, and you might be experiencing stagnancy because of looking too much towards the future. So it's kind of like your experience is being like, no, pause. Like, we're gonna halt you until you focus on the present moment more often. But yeah, grounding. I forget what I was just about to say, but maybe there's a reason for that. Yeah, grounding and enjoying the present moment so that you don't have to experience physical stagnancies. Keeping track of how often you're grounded and not grounded. maybe trying to make that something that you bring your attention to, that you pay attention to. How often you're grounded, how often you're, doing energy work, in the clouds, daydreamy even type energy. Try to bring yourself to the present moment. That's definitely a focus here. Anything else that could help group number 2 with their blockages and challenges in regards to their abilities here? Wow, group number 1 also got this. So what you're tuning to, what you're focusing on, that's what I want to say with this card. You're feeling heightened levels of energy. How are you going to register or process that energy? Are you going to look at the more positive side to the energy, or are you going to allow yourself to stay focused on the negative parts of the energy? That's what I'm feeling like. You're getting maybe hit with lots of energy upgrades. You could be going through purging. A lot of things from your childhood could be coming up, and it's like, try to, I want to say manipulate, but not really manipulate. That's kind of a harsh word for what I'm trying to say. Try to just focus on the more positive sides to the energy, because it's kind of like we can take energy as the whole, like glass half full, glass half empty type situation. We can take that same cup and we can say two different things about it. You do that with energy. Take this energy, this strong, you're feeling large amounts of energy. That's what I want to say. You're feeling big energy. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like you're feeling a lot of energy. You're getting hit with a lot of energy. There's like a lot of energy shifts going on. There's a lot of retrogrades going on. There's a lot of energy in general. It's all about how you're tuning to it. It's all about the way you're looking at it. It can be the same energy, but which side are you going to look at? The more positive side, the more negative side. You have influence in that, and don't think that you don't. There's influence in the energy that how you're registering it, how you are processing it, what you're feeling from the energy that you're getting hit with. That's specifically what I'm wanting to feel. You might be going through struggling sleeping even, but it's some anxiety that you're getting hit with, whichever moment this is, whether this is before bed, whether this is before you do something, in something, when you're in a group specifically. I don't know if this is coming up new for you or something, but you have influence on what you're taking from that energy. So don't think that you're just getting hit with energy and either it feels bad or it feels good. It's like you can focus on, you can influence the frequency that you're tuning to and the frequency that you're registering as. So yeah, that's what I want to say to you. You don't have to feel victim to this energy that you're being hit with. You're just processing it as the more negative vibrational way. Like you're processing it in that way, when you could just be processing it as it's a large amount of energy. Maybe pause and allow yourself to feel, just allow it to kind of pass through. That's what I want to say to you. Yeah, focus on the heart chakra. I'm feeling definite focus on the heart chakra right now. Focus on the heart chakra when that happens. You could even do heart chakra meditations, but kind of just bring your attention and energy to your heart chakra when that happens. I'm feeling it in the throat too, and it's like coming up to my throat. So yeah, like just allow it to play through, allow it to go through. You don't have to like detach from the negative aspects of it. Like, it's not that the negative aspects of the energy aren't there. It is difficult energy, whatever you're feeling, challenging energy, whatever you're feeling. But you don't have, like, detach from it. Just, like, you can be aware of it, but detach from it so that you're not feeling it. It's kind of like how if something hurts really bad, like you're pinching yourself, you can kind of ignore it, right? You can put your attention elsewhere. Like, even though it's happening, it's there, you don't have to be feeling the pain. I hope I'm making sense. I hope that this is making sense to you, and that this would assist you in anything that you're going through in regards to anxiety or high levels of energy that you're being hit with, or that are flowing to you, that you're connecting with. Also, remember, you choose what you connect to. You choose what you connect to. So if you're being tormented by energies from someone specific, or you're feeling something, you're being tormented, it's because you're putting your focus on that. So if someone is getting to you in an energetic way, or harassing you spiritually, or anything like that, you focusing on the person that you think it is in general is you allowing that energy in. It's you consenting to that energy. You putting your focus, you have created a whole stream of energy to that person. So if you don't put your focus on that person, they don't have a way to get to you. They don't have a way to connect with you. They don't have a way to manipulate you spiritually, attack you spiritually, harass you spiritually. But if you're focusing on them, you're consenting. That's consent. You're putting a stream of your energy to them, and that is their way to connect with you as well. Two people need to agree to connect energetically for there to be a way in energetically. Or you could be just a very, I'm not saying that you are, like, in a situation where that wouldn't be the case. It would just be someone who's very susceptible in general, because they just are. They don't, like, people that don't have beliefs, people that don't have faith or love energy, something that they focus on or love or put energy into, faith, it's whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, spirituality. Those people who don't have that are they're susceptible to lower vibrational energies manipulating and you know, influencing. So yeah, let's get some, I'm just going off on a tangent here. So let's see, let's get some advice or words of wisdom for group number 2 in regards to this reading about their gifts and abilities. The advice or words of wisdom for group number 2. Like to say to group number 2 in regards to their gifts and abilities? One more, I mean, we said it all. The great gathering, it's all coming together, intuitive hits and soul tribe. Yeah, you're very connected to a collective of some kind. Yeah, you're calling in a soul tribe. You could be connecting with new people that are in the field that you are in, or that love the same things that you love, or are a healer in the same way. You're connecting with other healers, but this has something to do with connecting to a collective and getting intuitive hits as well. Like if you're new even to an energetic collective or something like that, or like you're getting hit with intuitive hits, like maybe on this collective, and maybe it's causing some havoc in your life because you're very connected to the future of a space, or like looking at the future for people, using your intuition for others, using your abilities for others, your psychic gifts that you are aware of. Yeah, you're using that, you're putting love into your work and stuff, but you are allowing a connection to those that you're connecting with. So that's what could be causing this energy as well. Being very connected to a collective that might, like, you might be being pulled on by people that are going through that low vibrational energy. But yeah, the great gathering. You have spiritual beings all around. That's for sure. You're a very, very divine being. There's no doubt about that. You're definitely part of a very big, I want to say movement, but collective, or yeah, collective. You're very connected, so, and you're a divine healer, and yeah, so much love to you, whoever you are. So much love to you. So thank you, group number 2. We're going to move on to group number 3, the final group. And yeah, lots of love through all of this, through your whole life, forever. Lots and lots and lots of love to you, as always. Bye, till the next reading. Hello, group number 3. You chose the Citrine. So yeah, we're going to look at what your greatest gifts and abilities are. And I'm also going to look at what might be a challenge or a block for you with these abilities. So first I want to get a card for you in general. Okay, so for group number 3, what's group number 3's greatest gifts and abilities? Ooh. Crown chakra, inner knowing. You just know things. Awesome. You could just know things about people, or know things like, you know when someone's lying. You don't know how you know, you just know. It's number 7. Okay, awesome. It says it supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. Awesome. Okay, so you might be, you might have a strong ability to transmute energies. You could have strong Scorpio placements. Like death and rebirth type energy. Okay, show me more for group number 3. I have another card for group number 3, their greatest gifts and abilities. Merkaba. So this is about the light body. You're very, very energetically connected. Everything you do is in an energetic way. That's what I'm feeling. Wow, yeah. So it says, the frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to the Akashic inheritance as well, merging with the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. Yeah, you're a transmuter. You're a healer. This is number 32, breaks down to number 5. Yeah, death and rebirth. You can take difficult situations very, very well. You could have a North Node in Scorpio. Spirituality is very, very important for you. It's a big highlight in this lifetime. Okay. Get some more details on your gifts here. Yeah, you're very in tune with your light body. Very connected to your light body. You're very connected to your past lives as well. You could have lots of influence of your past lives in this lifetime. You're very aware of it without even being aware that you're aware of it. You're subconsciously aware of your past lifetimes. They influence you heavily in this lifetime. You could have important Pisces placements as well. Feeling like you have had many lifetimes. That's what I'm feeling from that. That's why I'm feeling like you are so good with the death and rebirth of things because of that. Because of your soul has had so many experiences, and you're energetically aware of these experiences. Okay, show me more about group number 3's greatest talents and abilities. Daughter of Pentacles. So you know what to give energy to, you know what to give to, you know what not to give to. Show me more. Ace of Swords. Yeah, you know which new opportunities to take for yourself. You see opportunities very clearly, or you know when an opportunity is for you. You also know the truth. You just know the truth about people often. Like I'm feeling strongly like you're very good at knowing when someone's lying to you, or you know when something is going on that you're not physically aware of, but you feel something going on often, or you know when something is happening like behind your back or like against you even. It's kind of what I'm feeling from this. You know the truth. That's just what I'm feeling, especially with the crown chakra and the Ace of Swords combo. You know the truth. You know the truth about things. You just know things. Yeah, that's just what I keep wanting to say. Okay, show me more about group number 3's gifts and abilities. 9 of Cups. Yeah, you're a master manifester too. A master manifester. Oh wow, yeah, this I'm being brought back to this combo here. Like you don't like you learn things very quickly. You're a very, very quick learner. Like you can be completely new in something, but you flourish in it. Like the daughter of Pentacles is a page, which is kind of like low on the hierarchy of beings in the tarot deck. I'm sorry, this isn't focusing, but I don't want to like waste time trying to get it to focus. Come on. No, it's not gonna focus. But yeah, like you are completely, like you can go somewhere completely new, do something completely new, but you're like a master at it immediately. Like you just know things. You just know how to do things. Like someone's like, how did you even know how to do that? And you're like, I don't even know, I just knew. Like that type of energy. But with the 9 of Cups, this is about fulfilling wishes. You have certain wishes in this lifetime that you're trying to fulfill. You could be someone with big dreams. Like you it's almost like you know you're a big deal, but like you almost like won't admit that or something. That's what I'm feeling from you. you show me another card for group number 3? Their greatest gifts and abilities. Wow. 6 of Wands and the Fool. Yeah, you are definitely like a big public influence, or you're going to be. Yeah, you help the public. You help people come out of tower moments, is what I want to say. And have a new outlook on life. That's also what I want to say. Or like you help them take on life in a totally different way. And these abilities are things that you have the ability to help others with, right? But first we need to use our abilities for us, right? We need to be our own what's the word for it? Experiments? What's the word for it? Energetic dummies. Like, your abilities, you need to use them for yourself first. You need to try them on yourself first. You have to practice them and build them on yourself first. So if you aren't helping people transform and change and become the butterfly, and this is the 6 of Wands, right? And the 6 of Wands is about public success, public recognition. But with Merkaba being a number 5, and this being number 6, I'm feeling like you help people out of that 5 energy. You help people through those tower moments and into this energy and the Fool energy. You could have important Aquarius placements as well. But you help people out of the 5s and into the 6s and the Fool energy, which is taking leaps of faith and having this transformative moment here in the public eye. You're going to do this for yourself first if you haven't. And if you have, this is what you're being guided to do, help others down the line of that, going through huge transformations, could be huge losses, huge changes. Helping people fulfill wishes, but again, after you've done it for yourself. You can be involved in a space and you completely transform it. You completely change it. You could be followed by a lot of destruction in your lifetime, and it's because your energy is completely breaking down unsteady foundations, unstable foundations, whatever that foundation may be, within someone, a physical foundation. You tear them down so they can be transmuted into light, so they can be built back up again, so they can be rebirthed. So a lot of destruction, like destruction follows you is what I'm feeling. But it's because you're there to heal it. It's like you are riding that wave of energy, being led to places that you're led to, areas that you're led to, groups that you're led to, topics of study that you're led to, jobs that you're led to, whatever the spaces that you're led to, it's because you're there to transmute it into light and heal it. Yeah, you're definitely on a path to big dreams. You're a big deal. You're gonna be a big deal. If you aren't already, you're a leader. All 3 of these readings I've done today, you guys are wonderful, beautiful people, honestly. All 3 of these purpose readings, I'm very happy that I did them. So I feel like the energies of the people that I'm reading for right now are just such like beautiful energy. I feel so connected. I just feel so connected to the people in these readings. I feel like it's like just a spiritual army. That's just what I feel like. It's like a spiritual collective, and everyone has their own strong suits, and together, like as a collective, all together, like all our gifts coming together, we can help transmute the whole entire world into light. Not to go off on a tangent, I'm just like sitting here talking now, but yeah, let's see what your challenges and blockages are. Wow, that focus is kind of weird that it's doing that. Okay, so what are the different challenges or blockages that group number 3 might experience in regards to these gifts and abilities? Mushrooms. Small growth. What the mushrooms I'm feeling like are just like growth after something was barren. That's what I'm feeling like. Or growth after something was not there. The beginning of growth. There's growth that you can't see that might frustrate you. There's growth. There's changes that are happening energetically that you don't necessarily see. This feels like a challenge for you. There's something about not being able to see the progression of something, but needing to trust in the progression of it. I'm not sure what that's about exactly, but it's like having to trust that there's growth after something was empty or gone or not there, like you're creating something out of nothing. And you have to trust that the growth is there. Because your intuition tells you it is, because your inner knowing tells you it is, because you just know. You also have to trust that something is growing and that it's going to grow further, that too. Okay, show me more about blockages or challenges for group number 3 in regards to their gifts and abilities. What are some blockages or challenges that group number 3 might experience in regards to these gifts and abilities? Tree, connection. So something that might end up being a challenge for you. It's a blessing, but it's something that is challenging in a 3D life. But you are very connected to your past lives. That's just absolutely, especially with the tree coming out. You are very connected to your past lives. You're very connected to the things that have happened to you in past lives, even traumas from past lives. You just have a very, very strong connection to your soul in general, the experiences of your soul, your light body, and that could be a challenge for you to have that connection, to have things that you fear. You don't know why you fear them, or aspects of you that you're not sure exactly why, but like it's like subconsciously it's because you are recalling past lives. It's because you are reacting off of past lives. You are very connected, and I think that in this lifetime you absolutely chose that. You chose to have a stronger connection to your past lives maybe than in other lives, a stronger awareness of a past life for you or past lives for you. Like when you were a child, you could have been aware that you had past lives without even really knowing why. You just knew. No one even had to tell you about past lives. You just knew that you used to live in another lifetime. Like no one even had to tell you. You just knew. That's what I feel like you have very strong, very, 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 very strong innate knowing for spiritual things, energy. It just makes sense to you. You just resonate with it. But yeah, like your connection to your past lives is a challenge for you. It's a blessing, but it's a challenge. It's something that you're going to need to learn to work with, so that you can reap the full benefits of this and reap the full purpose and reason for why you chose to be so aware of past lives in this lifetime. And it's like, yeah, you just have so much within you that you don't know which lifetime it came from. Like you're like, it's like, I almost want to say like you're like, it's not that it's not this lifetime, but there's things where you're just like, there's no way it's this lifetime. Like there's, like I'm just feeling an existence in a totally different timeline, a totally different lifetime. Again, I'm just saying lifetime over and over again. Okay. So what could help group number 3 with these challenges and blockages? What focus points, what would you like to say? What could help them with these challenges and blockages? Group number 3. The Hierophant. What I'm feeling from Hierophant is like trusting in your faith, trusting in source, trusting in energy. If your religion, a specific religion, or especially your inner guidance. Spirituality in general. Looking into past lives specifically. Yeah. What's it, a past life regression? That might benefit you. I don't know what's trying to come out, but I'm not trying to get a card right now. Yeah, your faith. That's just your trust in the universe, your trust in what you know. Faith. That's just what I keep wanting to say. Faith. Trusting what you know, because you do have this very strong ability. And you know, maybe sometimes it's hard to trust yourself. This is telling you trust yourself. Trust that there's growth. Trust that you know what you're talking about, whatever that is, or trust that you know what you're doing. You know you're being guided to something. You're a very divine being with the ability to transmute situations into light, to take destruction and to build off of that, to create rebirth. Okay, show me more about what could help group number 3 with these blockages or challenges, specifically this tree here, this connection. Ooh, 7 of Cups. What the 7 of Cups is making me feel like is being aware of these influences, or being aware of how past lives are influencing you, how your strong connection to your soul is influencing you. That's what I want to show me more. The Hanged Man, yeah, something you're realizing something. This is pulling you through awakening. This is you've gone through awakening already. This is another level of awakening. This awareness, or you might be getting really deep into past lives, or something from past lives is being brought up to be recognized, to be focused on. Being aware of how this influences you, but having realizations about that, and like expanding your awakening, expanding your awareness of you as a soul. Also, if there's some level of confusion with something, wait. There could have something to do with family, or, yeah, your soul family in this lifetime. So there could be something with the soul family in this lifetime that's being influenced by past lives, and if you're confused on making a decision in regards to family, or in regards to soul family, like it's your soul family in this lifetime, whoever you identify, or whoever you identify as in your soul family in this lifetime, if there's a decision that needs to be made about them, but you're confused about it, wait, maybe meditate, crown chakra meditations, clearings, trusting yourself. But if you're confused, don't make decisions when you're confused. Wait. Keep yourself stagnant. Just wait. Whatever that may be, but that's a specific message for someone. So let's get a card of advice or words of wisdom for you. Okay, what is your advice or words of wisdom for group number 3 in regards to this reading? Their gifts, their abilities. Wow. Awakening. Who else got this? I think group number 1 may have gotten this. Yeah, you're integrating an aspect of yourself. You're becoming aware of an aspect of yourself. You could be calling on an aspect of your soul, or bringing in an aspect of your soul that you're foreign to, and that could be causing. That could have something to do with this confusion and needing to wait about making a decision about someone in your soul family. But energetic upgrades, a new way of being. Integration. Beautiful. Awakening. You're deepening your levels of awakening for sure. Like you're definitely like you were already on that journey, but you yeah, you're going further into that. Yeah. Upgrades. You're getting upgraded. I have another card of advice or words of wisdom for group number 3. I want to get another card for you for some reason, so I will. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Yeah, something doesn't fit. Something isn't aligned. Yeah, this confusion. I want another card for this confusion. It feels more important than I'm giving it credit for. But the thing is you're gonna get an intuitive hits. The point is to trust that on what you're confused on here. When the intuition comes in, trust that, you know? Can I have some advice for this confusion here for group number 3? Whatever this is about. What's the advice? Death card. Yeah, there's something you're transmuting currently. There's something that you might be trying to remove from your experience. You're transmuting it. You're killing something to rebirth it. That's, you know, in not a literal sense whatsoever, but you are tearing something down, you're destroying something energetically, physically, hopefully not physically, but it's to be rebirthed. Maybe physically, maybe you're tearing down a house to build a new house. Whatever level this is on for you, something's being torn down, and it's your job to rebuild it. That's what I want to say, or your job to build up from that point. But you're going through a point of transformation, or something with someone in your soul family is transforming and changing. And you're very important or pivotal in that. Oh, I want to say decision. What is that? You're very important or pivotal. Important in this transformation. You're very essential to this transformation or something. There's something going on in your family. It's important that you're there. It's important that you are involved in the decision making, involved in the guidance, involved in how things end up, whatever that may mean for you. This feels like a very specific message for someone, but yeah. So thank you, group number 3. So much love to you going through this. Best of luck if this resonated. Yeah, lots and lots and lots and lots of love to you as always. Bye.